Hello everybody. So today I am in Ruidoso, New Mexico at the Inn of the Mountain Gods Resort and Casino. So I'm going to do a quick walkthrough, let y'all check out some of the stuff in there. We will explore together. I haven't been here for a long time, so thought since it's Thanksgiving, bring my mom here, let her go to the casino, get her out of the house, and me and the kids can walk around, check out all the cool stuff they got to offer, and do a video. We're gonna head inside, go find my kids. They're somewhere in there watching videos on their phone, and do some video for y'all today. Let you check it out, see if y'all want to come here and stay. So here we go. So we are inside the front entry, and they are celebrating their 50th anniversary on this location from 1975 to 2025. So they're having a lot of celebrations going on. And here is some history of the tribe, the Mescalero Apache tribe. You might have to freeze that to read it. Try not to get too much glare. And then here is the tribal leadership. And here is the original one they built. I remember coming here when I was a little kid, like, I don't know, 76, 77, 78, in the older one. It was pretty nice back then, with all the mountains and the lake around. It's a pretty nice place to come hang out and go skiing. And then here is White Mountain. And if you just look right out the large window there, you'll see it in the background. And they have a very large Christmas tree down there with a very large buffet too. And the lounge right there to the right, and the fountain, and overlooking White Mountain and the golf course and the lake out back. We're gonna head back up to the front. I'm gonna show you all some of the restaurants, some of the places to go eat. And they have several options around here. And they have a lot of jewelry stands, a lot of beautiful turquoise necklaces and rings. Some very nice jewelry. My mom always likes to come look at it. She loves all the blankets and the purses. There's artwork hanging all around the resort. Some pretty good artists. And then here in the market at the mountain, they have some good places to eat. And we just drove in this morning, so it was a long drive. So we didn't eat no turkey or nothing for Thanksgiving. All the family got cheeseburgers at Wahlburgers. It's pretty good. Tastes really good. They have several restaurants and a good dining hall and a game room for the kids. And there is Scout's Corner Bar. Y'all can freeze on that to read it. They have the tap house here, the Broken Arrow Tap House. It's got a pretty good bar at it. And they have this video at the check-in desk showing the anniversary from 75 to 2025. Shows them when they was first surveying and checking out the land, right before they started the building of the resort. It's an interesting video. That's some pretty nice artwork. Man, the colors look great. So we're gonna head down where the buffet is, and the Christmas tree, and one of the fountains. It takes some work putting that tree up. You can see the lift they have right over there to do it. It's a lot of work. And this is Wendell's restaurant. Sort of the more expensive ones down here. We eat at the lower price ones upstairs. We're pretty happy with just cheeseburgers and chicken strips. They do have an amazing buffet down here today. A lot of choices. They have a pretty cool ice sculpture here in front of the Christmas tree. You get pretty much any food you want. Seafood, shrimp, rolls, desserts, turkey, roast beef, watermelon. A little bit of everything today. Here is the other side of the stairs. This is Wendell's Lounge. And it is nice to come in here at night and overlook the Lake Mescalero. And here is more desserts. Making me hungry looking at it. I'm gonna head back up the stairs to the lobby. We're going to go down and show you all the golf course, and then go back on the lake in the backside of the hotel and show you some of it. We're going to head over by the casino. That's where my mom is, hanging out in the casino. Hopefully she'll win some money. She usually gives my wife a little bit of money to gamble with, so hopefully we'll win something. And they're going to have a giveaway December 13th. on this Chevy truck. So I told my mom, my wife, hey, make sure you put your card in every machine you play to get us entries for that truck. Sure be nice to win that.
Sit down. Let's play for a while.
But it's got a large casino, really clean. All the people are really nice. You can get drinks from both sides. Plus you got the bar inside there. It's pretty nice. Here is more artwork. Sort of hard to see with the casino lights. There's a lot of artwork. Some of it, the colors just stand out. It's really amazing. I really like it. So we're gonna hit out this door and work our way around to the golf course. And here on the backside, probably been 10 to 12 years ago, Leonard Skinner played here. And my wife got tickets and we drove in, and way down there by the lake, they had the stage set up and all this grass was full of people. So we just laid out on the grass with a blanket and watched the concert. And it's during the summer and it was beautiful. Out in the back of the resort is where the best park it is, I think. There's where the old casino used to be when it first started. And if you look up there on the side of the mountain, there's a large amount of parking up there. And it's still not bad to walk down to this area. But here's where I'll park. I usually park back here every time. Pretty convenient. And don't cost nothing to park, so that's always a plus. And here is part of the golf course. Since the weather's been pretty cold, it's not as green as it usually is, but during the summer, it's a beautiful course. And I do like the plum crazy purple Into the Mountain Gods Jeep. It's pretty cute. Here's a few of the golf carts. The rest of them they keep down, covered up. So I'd say 50% of the time, this time of year, there's a lot of snow here. And here's their sign for the golf course, established 1975. And the architect, Theodore Robinson. We're gonna walk down here by the clubhouse, get a little bit better views of the lake. They have a nice gift shop and a nice restaurant. I'm pretty sure they're closed today since it's Thanksgiving. When we was driving into town, most everything was closed. Here's some of the club storage for the golf carts. And the carts are pretty nice too. They're better in most country clubs or golf courses. And if you rent clubs here, I don't know the exact price, but they have good quality stuff. Get a better view off the deck here. I haven't played golf here in years, but I have to say it's a really nice course for New Mexico. Probably one of the better ones in the state. And if you look right there, back farther from that fountain, there is White Mountain that I showed y'all earlier in the video inside. It's a beautiful mountain. Has a little bit of snow on it. Usually there's a little bit more snow this time of year. But I think the snow is usually changed to like February now. Used to for Thanksgiving. And all these places would be covered in snow. Probably about 50% of the time, like I said earlier. But it seems like now it's staying warmer later and we're getting the snow later. So we're gonna head down there behind the resort and I'll do some videoing down there for y'all. Right here is the area I showed y'all earlier where they held the concert. I know they have quite a few out here. I've only been to the one, just Leonard Skinner. And me and my wife were sitting right here on the grass and the concert was right there. Amazing concert. There's a few of them I went where we just sat on the grass and watched concerts, and this is probably my favorite one. And we did get a room that night at the Mountain Gods. I think we paid $340. And then we've come back one time since then and got a room, and it was 4 adults, 2 kids, you know, both teenagers, and I think we paid $580 a night. Now I don't remember, I think that was with tax and everything. I can't remember exactly what the taxes are here in Ruidoso. But this time we stayed at a motel inside town because the rooms were extremely high. So we're like, we don't want to pay no $400 or $500 just to stay for one night for Thanksgiving. So I figure my mom gets to come to the casino. We stayed at a place in town. It cost $120, $130. That's a lot better deal. And this is a view from the back of the resort. Some of their Christmas things set up. And you can rent canoes and paddle boards to go out on the lake. Last time I did that with a paddle boat. Yeah, I did a paddle boat. Let me tell you, by the time I got to the other side of the lake and back, I'm like, I'm not gonna do that again. Because you really find out if you're in great shape. And after eating a large meal, I wasn't in great shape. Looks like they got some teepees set up over there. It's pretty cool. And they do have a zip line. I've had a few friends that rode it, but I've never rode it. But if I come back when the weather's warmer, I'll probably ride it and video it. Hey look, there's some people on one of the paddle boats. Here's one of the fire pits out back. It's pretty nice when there's a lot of snow on the ground and snow falling down. It's around the holidays and you get the fireplaces and the fire pits going. It's pretty nice. Now this is how the old resort looked. Like they built all this new one, and with the casino added where it's attached, I think it was 2005. I'm pretty sure. Could be wrong, don't hold me to that, but I think 2005. But this is the way it used to look. I was a little kid and came here. And they still have a few of the old buildings left, but most of it's new now. And there is some of the paddle boards and canoes. And then they have the zip line stretching across the lake. I'll try to film it while somebody's shooting across the lake. And they have a boathouse grill, and then a small little gift shop here by the zip line. It's pretty nice wood carving. Man, all through town and outside of town too. They have a lot of places where you can buy beautiful pots, beautiful wood art. Like some of it's like amazing. I always like to stop and look. And there are some people going on the zip line right now. You can barely see them. It shoots across the lake so fast. It's hard to catch them. I just noticed on the fountain here, there's like a rainbow coming off the fountain. Never seen that before. It's really cool. And there's some more going on the zip line. Moving a little bit slower than it was earlier. Just hanging out here, walking around the lake. It's not too cold, not too hot. It's a really nice Thanksgiving today. They're putting out a lot of Christmas decorations all over the place. It's gonna look nice tonight. I think we'll be here when the sun goes down, so I'll have to come out and film some of it for y'all. And all the ones that take air, they turned off. And here's a fountain. Usually during the winter, they turn it off, but during the summer, it's a beautiful fountain going all the time, 24 hours a day. It's a pretty good sized lookout on the lake and over there to White Mountain. It's not a bad resort for Eastern New Mexico. Yeah, when I was a kid, my dad built quite a few houses up here, and so did my uncle, my dad's youngest brother. He did a lot of real estate, a lot of construction, and he was an attorney on top of all of it. I don't know how he kept up with all of it. So we used to come up here and visit him, hang out, go swimming, go play golf. He's a big golfer. So that's how I got to know Ruidoso, New Mexico. I know lately they've had some pretty bad fires and several really bad floods. But while I was driving through the town, it still looked pretty good. I know the racetrack had quite a bit of damage. And of course, a lot of it, I guess people don't see driving through town. But they've always been strong and always rebuilt when stuff like that happens. So I know it'll all get rebuilt. I was walking by the side of the golf course and I thought, wow, that's a beautiful view. With the trees and the little ranch style fence here. Looks pretty good. Here comes more Christmas. Let me tell you, it's been truck after truck full of extension cords, Christmas decorations. They've had four-wheelers out here. People pulling stuff in wagons. When they get done, it should look really nice overlooking the lake, especially at night. Man, look at this Christmas decoration. Looks like it's seen better days. It's not wanting to stand up very good. We're gonna head back in, gonna go into the casino and check out my mom and my wife. So I know they want some money, so we're gonna go see how much. Now I just gotta find them. Pretty good casino. It's pretty decent size. I think a lot of table games right here in the center. I don't know how I feel about having AI deal me cards. I still like having a dealer sitting there trying to talk to, interact with, that's actually a human. But a lot of people like the new style. I guess I should try it before I knock it. One of these nights I might give it a try. Here's some of the money they've won. I wasn't in here to film it, so my wife filmed it for me. So $915.20. It's not a bad payday. My mom put $100 in, went to the restroom. My wife kept playing and won that, so that's pretty good. And I know they just won a little bit more, so hopefully they can win 1,000. At least pay for part of the trip for Thanksgiving. It's a nice casino. It's really clean. Everybody's really friendly. You can get some free drinks, some free food. I'm not a big gambler, considering I lived right outside Vegas in Boulder City for years. So I don't gamble a lot at the casinos, because I went to a lot of the gaming schools, so I know most of the time it's a losing game. But I do play the lottery, the Powerball, Mega Millions, Florida Lotto, Texas Lotto. I'll play those. I'll spend $150, $250 a month playing that. But I thought I'd walk around, show you all some of the games they have. I do like that one. And there is the high limit. Now, years ago out in Vegas, I was playing some of the high limit games. I think it's 25 bucks a spin, and that's probably where I won the most, and that's been back in the 90s. I think I put 300 bucks in the machine total and, you know, won several thousand. And they do have some of the sports betting over here in the corner. And I do like to bet on all the ultimate fighting and the boxing. And pretty much sports in general, I'll bet on it. I think I got a good chance. It's a pretty good area to bet. And then here is the truck they're giving away. When my mom first walked in, my mom noticed this thing. And she's like, oh, I want to win it. So hopefully with them earning points, maybe we have a chance at winning it. It is a beautiful short bed Chevy. Okay, I'm gonna head out of the casino, head back to the lobby where the kids are. I want to let my phone charge. The battery's going down pretty fast here in the mountains. And here is one I couldn't film earlier because they had a booth here with some jewelry and stuff, but this talks about the culture. I don't know if you can see that with the reflection. I'll try to get here to where there's not as much reflection. Maybe it'd be a little bit easier to read. I don't know if that's a lot better, but you can freeze on that and read it. And then here we are in New Mexico. They have a lot of good information hanging up on the walls. They do have for all the zip lining and the fishing. We're not doing that this time, but we're just letting my mom have some fun in the casino, get some good food, just hang out for the night, look around town. Got a pretty nice fireplace going. It is very nice with all the copper. I love the copper. I like doing all the kitchens out of copper when I redo a house. It makes it look really nice. And here is the other copper fireplace on the other side of the entry. So I thought I'd sit down for a little while. Been doing a lot of walking today. I thought I'd sit down in front of one of their beautiful copper fireplaces with the little Christmas tree here, overlooking White Mountain and Lake Mescalero. It's a pretty good view. Things are starting to get pretty busy now. I think we're gonna head out in just a little while. I know my mom and wife are cashing in their winnings. I think my mom's gonna buy a purse here at the gift shop. And my wife will probably save hers. She'll probably give me $100 of it for lottery, try and buy some Powerball tickets. So it's been a pretty good Thanksgiving. I hope everybody out there watching, hope you had a great Thanksgiving. And hope you have a great night. I'm gonna walk around a little bit more and then I will end the video. I like how the gift shop puts the purses right at the front. So when the women see them after gambling, they know right where to come buy them. Here's the purse my mom wants. I think it was $193. I don't know how many points she gets for playing the slot machines, but hopefully she'll earn some points and be able to get a discount on it. They got a pretty good selection of t-shirts and hats and watches and blankets and purses. Some beautiful rugs. They even got socks. You could even grab some shades. Here's some bath towels. Always like the turquoise color. I think it stands out really nice. It's a beautiful color. You can get cups, you can get hats, you can get ice cream, you can get Cokes, energy drinks. And you can get some beer. So I'm gonna end the video here. Had a pretty good Thanksgiving day. My mom won some money, my wife won some money, so it's all good. So I'd like to thank y'all for watching the video and see you on the next one. And I hope everybody has a great holiday season. Bye.